This article is about the town. For the former Libyan district, see Ghadames District. Ghadames ɡə'dæmᵻs is an oasis Berber town in the Nalut District of the Tripolitania region in northwestern Libya. The indigenous language of Ghadames is Ghadames, a Berber language. Ghadames, known as the Pearl of the Desert, stands in an oasis. It is one of the oldest pre-Saharan cities and an outstanding example of a traditional settlement. Its domestic architecture is characterized by a vertical division of functions. The ground floor used to store supplies, then another floor for the family. Overhanging covered alleys that create what is almost an underground network of passageways, and, at the top, open-air terraces reserved for the women. Geography. Ghadames lies roughly 462 kilometers to the southwest of Tripoli, near the borders with Algeria and Tunisia. Ghadames borders Alit Sea Province, Algeria, and Tartawin Governorate, Tunisia. The oasis has a population of around 10,000, mainly Berbers. The old part of the town, which is surrounded by a city wall, has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Each of the 7 clans that used to live in this part of the town had its own district, of which each had a public place where festivals could be held. Climate. Ghadames has a hot desert climate with long, extremely hot summers as average high temperature is around 41 degrees Celsius in July, the hottest month of the year, as well as short, warm winters. The town receives little precipitation throughout the year as average annual precipitation is only 33.1 millimeters. History. Ancient eras. It has been suggested, based on archaeological evidence, that this area has been settled since the 4th millennium BC, and is one of the oldest pre-Saharan settlements. Its situation near a water source in the middle of a desert would have made it an important spot for anyone seeking to settle in the area. The first written records about Ghadames date from the Roman period, when the settlement was known as Ghadamis, from which modern Ghadames derives its name. In the 1st century BC, the Roman proconsul Lucius Cornelius Balbus invaded Ghadamis during the reign of Emperor Augustus. A permanent Roman garrison was established during the reign of Septimius Severus, and the emperor may have visited the settlement around AD 202. However, the Romans withdrew from the area a few decades later during the crisis of the 3rd century. During the 6th century, a bishop lived in the oasis, after the population had been converted to Christianity by Byzantine missionaries. During the 7th century, Ghadames was ruled by the Muslim Arabs. The population quickly converted to Islam, and Ghadames played an important role as base for the trans-Saharan trade until the 19th century. Etymology. The etymology of the name Ghadames is very closely linked with its history. It is believed that the name Ghadames is originally connected to the name of the ancient Berber tribe of ɡə'dæmᵻs, a tribe from Fezzan. It is also believed that the name ɡə'dæmᵻs was corrupted by the invading Romans to form the name Ghadamis, which in turn gave way to the name Ghadames. 1900s. Present. In the 1970s, the government built new houses outside of the old part of the town. However, many inhabitants return to the old part of the town during the summer, as its architecture provides better protection against the heat. During the Libyan civil war, National Transitional Council forces entered the town on the 30th of August 2011, which had been under siege by NTC forces since the beginning of the conflict. As of 2015, the city is under control by independent Tuareg troops. Old Town of Ghadames. The Old Town, inscribed in 1986 as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was depopulated of its inhabitants throughout the 1990s, leaving the old buildings at risk of collapse due to a lack of maintenance. Gallery.